Well, speaking of the heavyweight division, Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury, how would you see that fight going once it's...
After me can go either way, because both, I'm like, Joshua, Anthony Joshua is a good fighter when he want to be. It just, is he up for it? I believe that if he up for it, it's going to be a tough fight. And Tyson Fury, I'm like, he's amazing. I'm talking actually, he really amazing. I'm like, he looked beatable, but ain't nobody beat him. I'm so can't take that from a guy that can't know. They try to beat him. I'm saying he come in and he tend to fight everybody who want to fight. And it's like I think because he know how to make adjustment, it could be difficult. But I think if there's any one person that could beat him, I think Anthony Joshua he have the better chance out of everybody.
Wow. Those were the words from Evander, the real deal Holifield, as you heard him say in his own words, his own way, that it could be either way. It could be a 50-50 fight. And he says Anthony Joshua's a really good fighter when he wants to be. I'll counterpunch that in a second. Moving on. He said that Tyson Fury is amazing, but looks beatable. And he said that, Tyson Fury can make adjustments. However, Anthony Joshua has the best possible chance of beating him. Those are the words of Evander Holyfield. Now, let me counterpunch. Okay, well, first off, I don't know where he gets the when Anthony Joshua wants to fight. Maybe he was referring to the Ruiz 2 fight because he didn't engage with Ruiz like he did in spots in the first fight, but that's the reason why he got caught, because he did too much engaging. He overcommitted punches, and he wanted to just play it safe the first time and outbox Andy Ruiz, I think, to prove a point, because Andy Ruiz was really talking shit because he was smelling himself after he collected all those straps and started, barbecuing racks of ribs and lamb. Okay, I think that's what that was with him. However, maybe he's referring to that, but I don't see Anthony Joshua with any type of fight when he wants to type of attitude. I don't know where he gets that necessarily. But moving on, Evander Holyfield said that Anthony Joshua, or should I say Tyson Fury, is a guy that will fight anyone that wants to fight him. Well, that's false. You had Oscar Rivas, you had Dillian White. He didn't fight any of those guys. And in fact, he fought Tom Swartz and Otto Wallin, which Otto Wallin was a tough fight, and they were 2 undefeated fighters. You have to mention that. He took those O's. So, he took, a few O's out there. Derek Chisora, Tom Swartz, Otto Wallin. But I would disagree with that. However, it's a 50-50 fight, and he says that Tyson Fury looks beatable, even though he can make the adjustments, but Anthony Joshua has the best opportunity or best chance. I say for what it is, it's a very good fight for what it is. I mean, really, all BS aside, we don't really know how good Tyson Fury is. We really don't know. And because he hasn't fought everyone. Your resume speaks for itself. If you've done certain jobs, we know that you're capable of finishing and completing those jobs successfully. If you haven't, we won't ever know. You see what I mean? That's what experience is based off of, to counterpunch that real quick. However, you have guys like Dillian White that claims that they roughed up Tyson Fury in sparring camp and stuff like that. And I feel that when you have guys that are hungry to fight certain fighters, interesting things happen. So that's what I would disagree on. But I do agree with Evander Holyfield that he does have a good chance of beating Tyson Fury. If anyone else has any chance, it would be him, and at least he's putting that on the line, to show or to see if Anthony Joshua can in fact beat him. So that's the significant part of it. But anyway, it sounds very, interesting coming from Holifield, because, Holifield hadn't had a lot of good things to say about Anthony Joshua at all, especially the last few years. So, put that in your pipe and smoke it for what it's worth. But anyway, he's saying that he's a real good fighter now and he has a good chance to beat him. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Evander Holyfield's comments. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunching. Peace.